I see a lot of these, the soccer moms and everybody deserves a trophy and all this other stuff. And it's like you're killing the human instincts of competitiveness and confidence and everything. That means, and then you build entitlement that everybody deserves. And he said the parent's responsibility, and this is what I say of something different when I'm explaining it. He said a parent's responsibility is to make sure by the age of 4 at least, your children should be socially attractive. Socially attractive. Putting your children in positions that, because your children have to go to a school. They got to go somewhere where you have to work, and then someone else is taking care for them. So I don't want a bad kid. I don't want a kid don't do X, Y, Z. Now the tricky thing is, did you work on yourself? Because not what you tell your child watches what you do. So if you're not a good person, if you don't follow directions, if you feel attacked when someone speaks to you and gives you a little bit of authority or some order or some whatever, or disagrees with you, then your child is looking like, oh, I had to act like my mom or my dad. So I say this all the time. We are children, we are actual children in grown-up bodies playing whatever adult you think is easiest for you, opposed to being an actual grown-up.
Yeah.
Right? And like if you say something to me and I don't agree with it, I don't agree with it. Okay. But I have to understand, my dad used to tell me this when I was younger. You don't get to decide who tells you the truth in life. The truth is the truth. Mm. If I don't like Donald Trump, but he says something true, guess what? That's what it is. Right? If I don't like Joe Biden, I don't like Obama, if I don't like these people, but they say something that is true, I don't get to decide who tells it to me. It is what it is. That's the truth. Okay, cool. You understand? And people they feel so attacked because, again, it goes back to the father being in the household and not really understanding how to hone your emotions and control your emotions, control the emotion. We feel so attacked on everything. You discipline my son, and it's like, oh, what did he do? No. I trust that you know that what he did, X, Y, Z, and I'm watching myself.
Right.
I'm watching myself. Right? And we're not exposed. We haven't been exposed. I think athletes have more so than regular individuals, but being exposed to the uncomfortable so much that when things are uncomfortable, you are comfortable.
Yeah.
We're not like that. We try to ball up and hide and run away and just find something else, and this person's wrong for me. And it's like, well, maybe not that person, because, see, if you've dated 5 times, if you've married 1 or 2 times, or even if you're in a long marriage and y'all don't get together, it's not so much them, it's what you attract. Yeah. You're attracting that. Mm-hmm. That's your attraction. So don't say all men are dogs, but you keep picking the 4 or 5 of them. What are you inside? Yeah. Because you're settling for that. Because guess what? If it's cocaine on this table, or if I'm a vegan and it's meat here, guess what I'm going to say? That looks good today. It's great. No, I don't like it. That's not for me.
My chicken burrito.
Super simple. I will wait. And that's how life is when it comes to relationships. Yeah. Because you don't know yourself, that's when you pick things. A lie is only a lie if 2 people if 2 people believe it. You could just say it's money in that box over there. If I really want money, I will look in the box. If I don't care too much about it, guess what? Oh, cool. It's not mine. Because I understand all what's going on with that box. It's somebody else's box. Why is the money right there? It should be in the bank. It should be here. I'm going through all that process. So when you are dating and you're trying to evolve as a person, no one can just trick you into something. You want it just as much as they do.
It's your responsibility. You have to take responsibility for it. Me and my wife just took this marriage class, and it's based off the book How We Love, and they talk about how your trigger points and your traumas when you were young pretty much built who you are and your love style. Mm-hmm. And so from that, the first base level is your identity, and this is a class we took out of a church. So it's your identity in Christ, right? What God says you are and who you are. And that second piece is you're responsible for yourself.
Yes, you are.
You cannot say, oh, Cuttino made me feel this way.
Yeah.
What? Mm-hmm. No. That's me that feels this way.
Yep.
So express it like that. Hey, I feel. And you can express, hey, I feel you're a bad person because you fouled me when I went up for the layup. I could say that, but I can say, oh, Cuttino made me do it. No. take responsibility for yourself first, and you can start see the speck in your eye.
Facts.
So you don't before you see or see this. Well, don't see the speck before you see the log in your eye type thing. And so I think that is super important. I always connect stuff back to hoop because I think it's so easy to understand, and that's who we talk to. There's all these young hoopers out here. Is that it's not the coach's fault you're not playing. It's your responsibility to show him that you're ready. No coach wants to lose. No coach is tanking in middle school, AAU, high school, college. Nobody's tanking. So if you prove that you can show them you can win, that's all on you. And part of it is having a voice. Having that's what happened to me in college is that I didn't have a voice. Probably one of the hardest working dudes, but super coachable to the point of a fault. He played the dudes who argued with him because he knew that they wanted it. And I was just as passionate, but he didn't know because I was coach.
Or it could be something totally different. He played the dudes who were argumentative because he himself was not confrontational. So he is more weak of saying, you know what? No, I don't care. I'm putting him in. That's it. But because that's running away from an issue or problem. Just because he's a coach and he's a grown up, that don't mean he's an adult, right? So he has his own insecurities. So I'd rather play these guys because they're always talking and they're always doing all this other stuff. But see, I'm tired of understanding. So I'm gonna just let him sit because he's not gonna give me no problems.
Right.
It could be that one too.
Yeah.
Right. And it probably was that one.
A little bit. Now that you say that.
You know what I mean? Because you got listen. I don't care if she's old as heck or he's old as heck or not. When they were younger, they did bad things. They lied. They did this. They did that. And they get older, you see people as something totally different. It's like, oh, that old lady, she's never lied before. Oh, that old man's never lied before, right?
Right.
There's old people in prison. There's old people that did these things. You understand? So we have these preconceived notions of what we think an individual is. It's because we're so capped mentally, opposed to just being a little more understanding of how the universe actually works.